Good morning, KU. I'm Sam Ola.
And I'm Maddie Cole. And today, to start off, we're just going to kind of talk about our weekends. So what'd you do this weekend?
Well, this weekend was a crazy weekend for me. On Friday night, I watched Netflix, and Saturday, I watched some more Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a really crazy YOLO weekend for me. How was your weekend?
It was really good. It was actually one of my best friend's birthdays, so we all went out and celebrated, and it was a really good time. And she had a lot of fun, and it was definitely a good weekend. And then Sunday, my mom came up, and I hung out with her.
Oh,
so
cool.
I really had a good weekend. Did you watch the Royals games?
I definitely did watch the Royals game. I watched it on Sunday. I watched them sweep the Angels. And as you know, they're going to play Baltimore for the next series. They're going to start Friday next weekend in Baltimore. So hopefully they can get that W. It's best out of 7 this time against Baltimore. So, I think there'd be a lot of upset Royals fans if they don't win this series.
Oh, yeah. It would definitely be an upset. I've been a Royals fan for a while, and it's just like watching them finally win is just incredible. And like my stepdad, I know that he has always been like, they will win. They will eventually overcome everything. And he's finally been right. Like, they are the wild card. They are finally out of that area, and now they're going to the ALCS. Like, that's amazing. And it's never happened. It hasn't happened in a long time.
Imagine Kansas City if they go to the World Series. It will be a crazy atmosphere. I hope it happens.
Will be amazing. That will be definitely a time to see.
Yes.
It'll be awesome. But on a more serious note, did you hear about the Ebola found?
I did hear about that. I read an article last night about it.
Yeah, that was, I know that it was found in Texas, in Dallas, and it's a big deal because everyone's kind of just been freaking out about it in general, and now it's finally here in the U.S., and no one really knows how to handle it. And then the fact that, I know Kansas City had its own scare.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it had its own scare where they took the person into quarantine. They sealed off all of their airway, like all of the places in their apartment to make sure that it would not get out. And it turns out it was officially not an Ebola case. So Kansas City is clear. We're good for that, but I don't know.
They found a case in Spain too, I guess. Yesterday they found it.
Huh.
So it's scary stuff.
It's going.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Don't want to mess with it.
Exactly. I heard if you stay hydrated though, it reduces the death rate about 30%.
Oh, good.
That's why everyone in Africa, I think, it's more the death rate's higher because they don't have fresh water.
Yeah,
and
for
medical
sure.
supplies.
Definitely. Well, on a more, I guess, lightened note, for tomorrow, have you heard about the blood moon?
I didn't. You're telling me about this morning. I don't know what a blood moon is.
Okay, it's when a lunar eclipse happens and the moon actually turns almost bright red, where it looks just like, it looks blood red. And we had one last year, and I know that, everyone on my dorm, we all were up there watching it from the top of the hill. But this year, it's supposed to happen a lot at a different time. Like last year, it was at 3 in the morning or something. And this year, it's actually 5:25 a.m. to 6:24 a.m.
Oh, perfect.
So it's
timing.
a lot more reasonable time for waking up, I guess. But
yeah, when you were explaining this morning, I thought it was something straight out of a science fiction movie.
I know. Yeah, no one believes it, but it's awesome because it's such a cool experience to see. So if you have time to watch it, I would definitely suggest seeing it. But that's really it for this. So we're gonna come back after the break with Sam with Elizabeth.
Back. We're here with Elizabeth Romme, who works at the KU Union, and I guess there's a lot of activities going on in the KU Union. Can you explain a little bit?
There sure are. All right. Well, this Saturday for the home game, we have our tailgate at the U. It'll start at noon for the 3 o'clock kickoff. There's a $5 buffet. There's free fan packs with your KU ID. The pet band comes and plays. Big J is there to take pictures. All kinds of fun stuff. It's a really fun atmosphere. Yeah, for sure. And then we had our first book club last Thursday, and that went really well. Check out our new book for next month on our Facebook page at KU Union. And today's Crimson and Blue Tuesday. Actually, every Tuesday is Crimson and Blue Tuesday. And what that means is that all merchandise in stores and online is 25% off. And then also we are continuing our koozie giveaway, which is a free Jayhawk koozie with any purchase in the KU bookstore.
It's a free koozie, everyone. So better go get a book at the bookstore and get a free koozie out of the deal.
There you go. Yep, it's a win-win. And then October is Hunger Awareness Month, so the KU bookstore has partnered with KU Fights Hunger, and they are doing a campus-wide food drive, and as well as accepting $1 donations at the bookstore when you make a purchase. They also will take non-perishable food donations at the bookstore.
It's a pretty cool event. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then today at the social media desk, which is located on the main floor of the Union, we are doing Tasty Tuesday, which is we're giving away samples from Cafe Spice. It's a Mexican, well, it's located in the underground, but we're giving away a Mexican entree sample today. So come on by and get some free samples.
That sounds like one heck of a time.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, hopefully there's a lot of events going on at the KU Union, and hopefully the football team can get a W coming up this weekend because you have great tailgating parties and everything. So thank you for stopping by and telling us about what's going on in the Union.
Thank you.
We're going to take a short break and we'll be back with the news.
Hi, I'm Savannah Hutton.
And I'm Nick Cousin. This is your Tuesday Good Morning KU News Update. The Supreme Court ruled yesterday that it would not hear any of the gay marriage cases currently before it, increased the number of states that allow gay marriage. Same-sex couples in Indiana, Virginia, Utah, Oklahoma, and Wisconsin will soon be able to marry, and it is expected that in just a few weeks, gay marriage will be legal in over half the country. While many are rejoicing, same-sex couples in about 20 states will still be living under gay marriage bans with no clear end in sight.
A 19-year-old Chicago teen was arrested in O'Hare International Airport this weekend after authorities discovered his travel plans to fly to Istanbul and join terrorist group ISIS. Mohammed Hamza Khan left behind a letter to his parents detailing his plans, and when federal agents executed a search warrant at his home, documents conveying support for ISIS, drawings of the black ISIS flag, and a notebook with a sketch of an ISIS fighter were all discovered. After being taken in custody, the teen appeared in court on Monday and now faces a maximum penalty of 15 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
Police took two Eudora men to Douglas County Jail yesterday after being called to Perry Street for disturbance with weapons. One of the suspects was allegedly seen waving a gun around North Lawrence, but no one was injured. The two men sit in jail on suspicion of 8 different felonies.
The founder of the Feel Good Fitness program at Robinson Health Center is encouraging staff and faculty to use the facilities and the program to improve their health and well-being. The program allows faculty and staff to use the recreation facilities during lunch breaks and at the end of the day free of charge. Founder Dr. Mary Fry is working to get individuals informed so they feel comfortable heading into the gym anytime they can.
Number 2 ranked basketball prospect Jaylen Brown will be attending late night in the Fog at Allen Fieldhouse this Friday night. The 6'7" forward from Georgia recently completed an in-home visit with Coach Self, as well as coaches at Kentucky, UCLA, Georgia, and Georgia Tech. Brown, who plans to sign in the spring, will start his string of visits here in Lawrence. Number 6th ranked Malik Monk from Arkansas will also be in attendance on Friday.
SUA will be hosting a Madden tournament tonight from 6 to 9 p.m. in the Hawk's Nest on the first floor of the Union. This event is free to students and prizes will be given. Visit SUAevents.com for more information.
And that'll wrap it up for today's update. After the break, the Maddies will be back with the weather.
Hi everyone, I'm back with Maddie on the roof of the Union. She's here to tell us about the weather. So Maddie, what's the weather like up there?
Hey Maddie, right now it's looking like a gorgeous day. It's about 62 degrees right now. It's a little bit cloudy, the sun's starting to peek out, and as you can see, I'm sure by my hair blowing around, it's gonna be pretty windy today.
Okay, so what's to expect for like later today? Is it going to get any cloudier? Is it going to get rainy?
It's supposed to get much warmer, so it's a high of 79 today. So we're expecting temperatures to heat up a lot. Hopefully the clouds will clear, but the wind is going to pick up to about 16 miles per hour. So we might think it's windy now, but it should just get even crazier later. But just as soon as it's going to heat up, it's going to cool down to a low of about 50 for this evening.
Oh, well, that's kind of good. So what should we expect for the rest of the week?
The rest of this week, we can expect it to continue to cool down. Nothing too crazy. Today's going to be the highest temperature at 79. Through the end of the week, we can expect a little bit of thunderstorms. Thursday and Sunday, we're really going to keep a lookout for those. It looks like we're really officially going to kind of start to get into our fall season and our fall weather.
Sounds like it. Well, thanks, Maddie. Thank you again for watching. This is Good Morning KU. We'll see you next time.